less than 1 year away from the Real ID deadline, and the Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration is emphasizing while this isn't mandatory, it is necessary to get access to federal buildings or board planes. Why the department is urging everyone to make the change, Daniela?
Lisa, that's right. Since the Arkansas began issuing the Real ID in October of 2016, more than 628,000 total have been issued, while 1.7 still have a regular license or ID.
It's the case now, and this will be the case after this time next year. It's going to be an option. So they'll say, do you want a regular license or ID or a Real ID? And the Real ID requires some additional documentation, proof of residency, proof of just that you're proving you are who you really say you are. So,
two critical areas for safeguarding the United States post 9/11 were airports and federal facilities. In response to the attacks, Congress viewed it as a means for states to issue more secure IDs, supported by government documentation. This led to the enactment of the Real ID Act of 2025. Now, Hardin tells me that while state-issued IDs that most individuals still have are legitimate, the Real ID is mandatory for other security aspects.
Is my license or ID not real right now? And the answer is yes. You have a totally valid license or ID. It will remain totally valid. No one is invalidating that. What this is just a way, it's for a specific purpose. For those that are boarding flights, for those that are in and out of federal buildings, the government wants to know who you are.
The implementation date for the Real ID was initially on October 1st of 2020. However, it was delayed by the federal government numerous times due to COVID. The Real ID costs the same as a regular ID, and there are options to renew yours and make it a Real ID if your current one expires a few years from now.
Say your expiration date is 4 years out from now. You could go into a revenue office and switch your regular license to a Real ID license and just have that expiration date carry over, and that's only $10. So basically you're not doing a full renewal, you're just moving your expiration date over.
Now again, this isn't required, but it is certainly recommended, as you never know when you may need to fly. You must also provide proof that you are a citizen, residency, identity, and social security numbers. They also advise you to bring backup documentation in the event of a name change. On your side, I'm Daniela DeHogany.
Thank you, Daniela. Well, the Real ID is identified by a gold star in the upper right-hand corner. You can find more details on the Department of Finance and Administration website at ar.gov/real-ID.